Well, here it is, folks. The first big modification, the first big overlanding accessory, the truck cap. And as you can see, I got the A.R.E commercial cap, and we're going to talk about that today. All right, so here it is, the A.R.E commercial truck cap, or shell, or topper, depending on what part of the country you live in. Now, the last video you saw me go over the fact that I wanted to get a truck cap, and I was undecided between either an aluminum truck cap or a fiberglass truck cap. Now, it's been nearly 1.5 to 2 years since I decided that I wanted to get a truck cap, and I was having a hard time deciding between an aluminum cap and or a fiberglass shell. And I listed a lot of the pluses and minuses, as you'll see in the video listed above if you want to go back and reference that video. But since I've decided that I wanted a truck cap to be my first overlanding accessory, I've done a lot of research since then, and one of the main points of research that I've done is watch Andrew St. Pierre on his 4X Overland. Now, I was going to pull up either a screenshot or a portion of the video that I watched. I've watched countless hours of his videos since I decided to get into overlanding, and he's just a wealth of information. And I was going to share a portion of that video that helped me decide on getting an aluminum cap. He had a video describing the pluses and minuses of the fiberglass versus the aluminum truck cap, and a lot of those pluses and minuses came down to some of the things that I had mentioned in my previous video. He went ahead and concluded that based upon his research and his years of overlanding, that the aluminum truck cap was actually the best choice for an overlanding truck. And that is what helped push me over the edge and lean me towards getting an aluminum truck cap versus a fiberglass truck cap. Now, I did want to insert that video piece and kind of show you a little bit of his rationale for that. But actually, I went back through his videos and I was not able to find that title or video. So what I'm thinking is that portion of him discussing a truck cap for overlanding trucks was actually in a video where he was discussing other features for an overlanding truck, and it's not just titled that. So I'm not able to put that into this video for you, but if you want to go back and check some of his videos on overlanding and building up an overlanding truck, I'm sure you'll find it, and I'm sure you'll find it very beneficial. So yes, it's been nearly 2 years that I've been looking for a truck cap. Originally, what I did was I went into a few local A.R.E stores here in the Ohio area, and I started pricing out truck caps. I went online to A.R.E's website and I priced things out there. I even went as far as Pennsylvania to price out truck caps over there, because Pennsylvania seems to have a large truck cap store over there. What I found in researching truck caps and putting all the amenities that I wanted in a truck cap, what I found was that the price of a truck cap was going to come out to nearly $4,500 plus tax. And although I could afford that, paying that much money would mean that I would sacrifice buying other accessories and overlanding gear for the truck. So that was a hard pill to swallow. So I decided to go a different direction. I knew I wanted an aluminum truck cap. I knew I wanted the A.R.E style commercial cap. So what I did was I started my search looking for used truck caps. At that time, I had seen a number of aluminum truck caps that were very reasonably priced and in good condition. What I did not find was the extended height truck cap that I was looking for. I decided to go with either a 26 or 29 inch high truck cap. The reason I wanted to go with a high truck cap was I wanted more comfort for us inside the vehicle when we're sleeping. There would be more room for us to move around, to sit up, to change clothes. It's just, I've been in a number of lower height truck caps, and for myself, I'm 6'1", and I do end up having my head hit the roof of most of the truck caps that are cab roof height. So I knew I definitely want to go with a high truck cap. So the quest to find that truck cap started, and I literally spent a year and a half looking for that truck cap. I searched Craigslist, I searched Facebook Marketplace, I searched high and low on a weekly basis, and nothing came up. And so it was becoming kind of daunting. A few times I almost pulled the trigger on just buying a new one, but I really held back because I knew that if I just waited, I could save a lot of money. So I waited and waited and waited over a year and a half, and finally I saw a truck cap come up on Facebook Marketplace. There's just one little problem. The truck cap was in Boston, and that was nearly 700 miles away from us. It was a good 12 hours, I believe, from where we live. So this was not going to be an easy endeavor to get this truck cap, but I knew I had to get it because it was such a good price. It was almost unbelievable. The guy on Facebook Marketplace was listing the truck cap at $700, and it was in nearly perfect condition. It had every amenity that I had spec'd out for a brand new one. The only thing it did not have was it did not have a slider window in between the truck cap and the truck cab. But it had the height I wanted, 29 inches. It had the toolbox situated on the right side of the truck cap, which I had also spec'd out. The reason why I wanted the toolbox on the right side versus the left side is when you're parked on a street, if you have the toolbox on the right side, then typically that's the curb side, and you can access items in the truck cap without being on the street where cars are driving by. So that was my rationale for wanting the toolbox on the right side versus the left side. I wanted the left side to actually be an open area that you could access from the outside and put things in or pull things out from the truck cap if you're at camp. So I wanted that wide open for that purpose, and I also wanted it to be open for airflow when we're camping during the summertime. So not only that, there was an added benefit with this truck cap which I had not spec'd out, and that was the fact that the roof, the interior roof of this truck cap was actually carpeted, and I had not spec'd that out because I thought that was a luxury that I didn't want to pay for. But this truck cap actually had carpeted roof. So I was super delighted to find that out. And again, the only thing it did not have was the interior sliding window in between the truck cap or the truck cab. So I was willing for the price savings of about $3,800 to travel to Boston to get this truck cap. It was well worth it. So the dilemma was, I'm working full time. I don't have time to go out there, and I'm afraid by the time I do get some vacation time or whatnot to drive out there to get this, that it's going to be sold. So I actually had my brother, who wasn't working at the time, he was in between his jobs. I actually paid him to drive out to Boston to pick up this truck cap and then drive it back to Ohio. And that's exactly what happened. He came up to Ohio. He then drove my truck out to Boston. The guy he picked it up from was super helpful. He had another person there to help out. They helped drill the holes to secure it to the vehicle. They helped transfer it from their truck to my truck. Super helpful. And in the end, it was a really wonderful experience because not only did I save $3,800 on a truck cap, but I got nearly exactly what I wanted. And this is exciting because this is now the first big overlanding accessory that I've got for the truck. I have big plans for the truck. I wanted aluminum so that I would be able to attach things or drill things into the truck cap. So we have lots of big plans for the truck cap. Planning on putting a roof rack on it, planning on putting additional lighting around the truck cap inside and outside. I'm thinking about some way to attach max tracks and a first aid kit and possibly a fire extinguisher also to the truck cap. Another thing that I want to look at doing is painting the truck cap. I'm definitely not okay with the white color because it makes me look like I'm a contractor. So I definitely want to paint the truck cap or put a wrap on it. So those are all the big ideas and big plans that we have for the truck cap. But now that we have the truck cap, we can definitely get going on camping and our first official overlanding trip. So this is super exciting, and I look forward to sharing our new experiences with our first overlanding accessory with you coming up real soon. And in the comments below, let me know if you think that I made a good decision on getting this truck cap. Now YouTube is showing you a box of a video that they think that you should be watching next.